And welcome to the game, everybody. Glad you've joined us. We're bringing you AAA baseball in the Pacific Coast League. It's the Albuquerque Isotopes and the Round Rock Express. 1 out and 2 on. Next up, the designated hitter. Here's the 1-2 offering. This one in the air to right. The right fielder in position. Runner tags for home. Here comes the throw. And he's out, cut down, and that ends the inning. Any play at the plate is always exciting. Tried to score with 2 outs there, but the tag was just in time. They cut down the run to end the inning. We're back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of this inning. And here's the catcher, Joanna, random. Random measures 5 feet 7 inches, 23 years old, and she's a former National League Silver Slugger winner. Fly ball down the line. Martin gliding, moving to the left, makes the grab.
That is it. The shortstop.
Nobody out and a runner at first.
The badass. The catcher. Joanna. Random.
Swing and a miss, just waving at that one. Incredible late action on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play.
The batter. The shortstop.
Now it's the right fielder, Maxton Martin.
The right fielder.
Leadoff batter gets on, and they need to try to build on that. Get on base, score some runs, claw your way back. First offering, and the runner goes. Pitches in for a strike. Throw is low, can't pick it. They're down a bunch early on in this game, so it's not all that surprising that they try to claw their way back any way they can. You don't usually see teams do that by stealing bases, but it seems like that's their approach here. And now, the left fielder, number 18. Here's the 2-2. And that's ripped into left for a base hit. Throw to the plate. There's the tag. They get the out, and that's the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to inning number 4. The Isotopes on top here, 4-0. Runner at second here and 1 away.
Now batting. Catcher. Joanna. Random.
And that one fouled off.
Your pitch right here, kid. Let's go.
The 0-1 offering. Sliced hard, but foul.
All right, one time right here.
Now here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the Express right by the bat for strike 3. She's got no excuse for not being on time on that last heater. 3 straight. 1 gone and a runner on at first. The center fielder getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There goes the runner. This one in for a strike. Runner at first. Joanna, random, now at the plate.
The catcher.
Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up.
Random.
Needs you right now. Make something happen for us.
Down the left field line for a base hit, and that's into the corner. Round second headed for third. Coming home. Relay, throw home. Not in time. Runner safe, and a run comes in to score. That at-bat was over in the blink of an eye. She was right on top of that pitch. Jumped off the bat, and the double was a pretty clear possibility right away. Next up, the shortstop, number 72. Here's a fly to left. Hauls it in on the run.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kyle Datris.
One out, runner at second base. The second baseman, the next to hit. And the 2-1 pitch. And that'll fall for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Now batting, right fielder, Gabriel Rincones Jr.
The right fielder will hit next. Runners at the corners, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Swing and a miss, that's a K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting,
And now the DH, A.J. Lewis.
Move it right here one time, kid.
Base hit and a run in to score. Nice job to drive in the run. Got a first pitch fastball he could handle, and he really ripped it.
Johnson.
Random, getting ready to hit.
The catcher, Joanna. Random.
Wait for a good one now.
Foul ball there.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
This one is labeled. That's out number 2. No justice in this game, none at all. She was all over that pitch, but might have been better off with a little blooper. Frustrating outcome, but a great swing. Strong individual day and a team win, and you'll take that every time. This is a game she can feel really good about.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Isotopes. 9 runs on 15 hits. 1 error, they left 9 runners on base.
Bases empty, 1 away. And now, the left fielder, number 4. The 1-1 offering. This one popped up. Moves under it. Makes the grab, there's 2 gone.
Batting third, the second baseman, Justin.
Second inning set to start. Here's the catcher, Joanna Random.
Joanna.
Bradford measures 6'4", 28 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1. Hey, put one in the gap right here, huh?
Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. I'm sure she's looking for something up that she can hit out of here, but she has to be careful not to be too aggressive and chase pitches she can't do much with. Swings through it, and that's a K. That's straight up power pitching right there. 3 straight fastballs, and the batter wasn't up to the task. She couldn't even make contact. Might need to work on the timing before your next AB. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, number 23.
The designated hitter.
And a bunt towards third. Gathers and throws to first. And a quick out, number one.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 1. Leading off for Albuquerque.
Random measures 5 feet 7 inches, 23 years old, and she won a Silver Slugger for her position in the National League last year. First pitch misses, ball 1.
1-0.
Late swing, fouled off. And another ball. This one's crushed deep to left, way out of here. Home run. Circles the bases, and we're all square. It's 1-1. She's putting up some great at-bats lately, showing a lot of confidence at the plate. That home run, just another example. That was a nice, patient approach in that at-bat. She let some bad pitches go, found one she liked, and didn't miss. So 2 down. Now, Maxton Martin. And it's a pop-up. And that is out number 3. 1 hit in the inning, but that's all they got. 5 innings down, all tied 1-1.
Leading off for Albuquerque, the catcher, Joanna.
Fouled off. She was late. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This out to center. Sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Man at first with 1 gone. And next, the cleanup hitter, Joanna Random. She's already homered in this ball game.
All right, here we go. Get your ribbies.
Sharp grounder into the outfield for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Clearly was planning to swing at the first pitch. Aggressive approach. Some really quick hands on the fastball inside. No problem pulling that one into the outfield for a hit. First and second, 1 away. And the batter will be the shortstop. Got it. Now 2 away. Here's the second baseman, A.J. Lewis. In the air to left, ranging back. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 2 runners left on base as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. First and second, 2 outs. The designated hitter digs in now. 1-2 pitch. Laser for a base hit. Down in the count, didn't matter. Put a great swing on it. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Random had some solid production in the win. had a pair of hits, one of them a homer. She was a difference maker for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Isotopes. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base.
And now, Joanna Random.
The catcher, Joanna Random.
Here we go.
That one is absolutely pummeled. That's down, one hops off the wall. Around third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. That's a swing she's been looking for. It's been a rough year for her at the dish. If she can do that more consistently, the numbers will go in the right direction. Runner at second, one away. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Swings, soft line drive. Makes the catch for the second out. Runner at second here with 2 gone. The second baseman now at the plate. Swings and misses, and that'll be that. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. The Isotopes have the edge, 1-0. Next to hit, Sebastian Walcott. 3 hits in the loss last night.
Number 66.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Goes to second, and he's out.
Now back.
Let's go
The
right
catcher,
here.
Joanna Random.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
See it drive it like you can. Let's go.
Strike 2.
Oh, and 10. See it driving. Let's go. Right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck her out. That's the third out. So 1 hit is all they get. Moving on now to the home half of the 3rd inning. The Isotopes out front, 1-0. We head back to the top of the lineup. Number 56 will hit next. 0 for 1 after striking out, looking to start the game. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, out. Runner at first, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Joanna Random.
On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Isotopes on top, 2-0. One out and runners at first and second. And now the right fielder, Maxton Martin. Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. Runner around third. The relay. And he's out. I know they're looking for a spark, but this isn't the way to do it. When you're down like this, your outs become that much more precious. Can't get thrown out at home in this situation. So digging in, Joanna, random. 1 for 3.
Joanna. Random.
Touch up. Drive him in right now.
This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. And it gets by. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2. Right there, we saw a fastball that was piped, and she was licking her chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. One down. At the plate, the shortstop, number 72.
The shortstop. Brooks. Lee.
And the 0-1 now. To the right side. Into third now, so runners at the corners and 1 out. That's entirely too casual a play at second base there. I know it's easy to lose focus occasionally over the course of a long season, but that's a throw he has to make. Got to be more accurate than that. 1 away, runners at first and third. The second baseman, the next to hit.
Here we go, no one better.
And a swing and a miss. And now 2 away. 2 away, runners at first and third. And now the right fielder. On 0-1, the delivery. Laser to third, but handled well. That ends the inning. 2 left on. We head to the bottom of the 8th. The Isotopes with the lead, 3-1. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how she performed in this one. If she puts together games like this frequently, she won't be at this level for long.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Isotopes. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base.
Joanna, random, getting ready to
The
hit.
catcher, Joanna.
All right, let's go right here.
Random.
And that's in for a strike.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Looks like she might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Oh, doesn't get the call. Showing a little displeasure with the ump's call on that pitch around the top of the zone. He needs to be careful. Umpires don't like pitchers showing them up, especially in the minors. This one the other way. Handle this one no problem, and that'll end the inning. End of a half inning of play, and there is no score. Two away and a runner at first. Sebastian Walcott digs in now.
Number 66.
The 0-1 from the lefty. It's a pop-up. Settles under it. brings it in for the out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 1 inning in the books here. The Express have the lead, 2-0. One out and the base is empty.
The catcher, Joanna. Random.
And one time right now.
Swings at the first pitch. She swung early in the count, and that's been a recurring theme with this lineup. Seems like a big part of their strategy in this one. That one fouled off.
Hey, have a rip right up there now, huh?
Swing, ground ball out to short. Walcott zips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luis Bonilla.
So up next, Sebastian
Number
Walcott.
66.
And he has an excellent arm, the kind any team wants on the left side of the infield. Able to make just about any throw. Hard ground ball, base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. That's a swing to be proud of for sure. Smoke that through the infield for a base hit. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. With the bases full, they've got a shot at breaking this thing wide open. So with 1 away, the bases are loaded. The second baseman will hit next. Swing, and that ball's smashed on a line. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Now batting, catcher, Joanna. Random.
Late on that fastball. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Just missed. Getting deep into this one, and they haven't had an answer for what he's been doing on the mound. He's really executing well in this outing. The Isotopes with plenty of ground to make up. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's go, kid.
And that's outside. On the ground, out to short. Walcott throws across the diamond. And that's that. Make it 6 shutout frames out there now. The Express have the edge, 10-0. Man on at first. And here's the catcher, Joanna Random.
Get your pitch, huh?
Random.
On the ground to third, and handles this chance. There with plenty of time, inning over. Totally dominant on the mound right now. Through 8 innings without surrendering a run. The Express on top here, 12-0.
Strange wind blowing, it's coming back around.
Tough sledding for her in this one. This is the kind of game you want to flush and move past as quickly as you can.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Man at second, 1 away. Joanna Random, the next to hit. Enters this one with 4 extra base hits already in the series.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
The other way. and steps on the bag for the out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Luis.
2 outs, base is empty.
The catcher,
Hey, see it, drive it up.
Random.
Grounds this to the left side. Not in time. She legs it out. That was a really difficult play to make. He made a nice backhand stop, but took a little too long with the exchange, and that cost them a chance at the out. He'll have to clean that up going forward. Two outs and a runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Luis Bonilla. Swing and a tapper. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of the third. The Isotopes on top, 1-0.
My balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
1 out and 2 on. And now the first baseman, Jared Walsh. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down, and if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early, and now this is down for a base hit. Play at the plate, and they cut him down. That's about as good as it gets from the outfield there. An absolute laser to home, right on the money for the out. Next level stuff. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Next up, the designated hitter. Lays down a bunt. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. I love the hustle he showed on that bunt single. Dropped it down the third base line and just focused on running through the bag at first.
Now batting, the catcher, Joanna.
Random measures 5 feet 7 inches, 23 years old, and she's a former Rookie of the Year. Swings through it.
0-1.
Two down and nobody aboard. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luis Bonilla.
Luis Bonilla.
0-1 now.
That's a ball.
I guess the silver lining is that he hasn't walked anybody, but they are peppering him with their hitting. He needs to miss some more bats. That one in for a strike. And the count, 1-2. He goes down looking. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, 1 left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up, the Isotopes with the lead, 2-0. Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Joanna, Random.
Come on, right here, one time. Here we go.
And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down.
Wait for a good one.
That one ripped into right center. Might be two. Around third. The run comes in from second, and it's 4-0. Comes through with the RBI. That ball was humming as it left the bat. Pretty clear early on in that play that she was looking at extra bases. Two out and a runner in scoring position. The batter now, Luis Bonilla. Three ball, no strike pitch, and there's ball 4.
The batter.
Two outs, runners at first and second. Stepping in, the switch hitting shortstop. On the ground, right side. Can't come up with it. And everyone's safe. Bases are loaded. Two away, and the bases are loaded. The second baseman getting ready to hit.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Here's the 3-0. Ball 4. They've walked in a run.
The right fielder.
So 2 down. And here's the catcher, Joanna Random. Kent, 28 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2019. In the air to the right. Makes the catch. Inning over. They put 2 on the board on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors and nobody left aboard. We've got the last half of the 8th coming up. The Isotopes out front, 7-0. Random with a good game to help them get the win. 3 hits in the ballgame. Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the plate with a plan and delivering strong results.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Isotopes. 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 14 runners on base.
Here's the power-hitting catcher, Joanna Random. One of the stars in yesterday's win, had 3 hits at the plate. Late on that fastball. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. 0-2, waves at that one. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. And that's ripped into right. 2 away. And she may be feeling down as she heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if she had nothing to show for it. More swings like that. Now at the dish, the 3rd baseman, number 73. Two outs, runners at first and second.
Hey, now we got 2.
Drops it down the 3rd baseline. Throw to first in time. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. One out and the base is empty.
Now batting, the catcher, Joanna Random.
And a frozen rope into center for a base hit. And that's a one-out single. That's a swing she's been looking for. It's been a rough year for her at the dish. If she can do that more consistently, the numbers will go in the right direction. Runner at first with one gone. Luis Bonilla digs in now. And the 3-2 offering. And that's a walk.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kyle.
Stepping in, the second baseman, number 34. Got him looking. 2 away. First and second, 2 outs. And now the center fielder, Zach Kokoska. 2-2 now. Ground ball left side. Play made, that ends the inning. So they strand a pair to the bottom of the 4th inning now. The Express lead it. Trying to keep this tied at 2.
The catcher, Joanna.
Hey, here we go.
She swings and fouls one off. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base knock. The run scores from third. It's 3-2. Two outs, runner on first base. And next, the cleanup hitter, Luis Bonilla. 2-1 now. And another ball. Next pitch, in for a strike. The runner will be going here on 3-2, but the hitter has to stay focused on the pitch and not get distracted. Righty gives up the 2-out walk.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So 2 on and 2 out. The second baseman will hit next. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Isotopes out front here, 3-2. We're back here at the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Maxwell Romero Jr.
The catcher, Maxwell Romero Jr.
Here's the 1-1. Here's a pop-up. Takes it in for the out. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe. The kind of pitch hitters dream about. So 2 down. Joanna Random now at the plate.
Random.
Come on now, get your pitch up there.
Fly ball to right field and deep. Makes a nice running catch. Not much going on for the offense that time. Time to stretch. The Isotopes have the lead, 3-2. This game shows just why she's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results she did here.
Here now is our final line.
Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Texas Rangers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Here we go, Singy. The fans have been waiting for this Major League debut for a while, and it's finally here. There's a lot of hype around his talent, and now we get to see how that looks at the big league level.
Yeah, this is the kind of game it's going to be shared all over social media later tonight. Baseball fans all across the world are aware of this debut, and we're lucky enough to be at the stadium for it, so I'm excited to see what he's got firsthand. My advice to him.
One down. Joanna random digging in for the Rockies.
The last thing she wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that one fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The pitch. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, and he got it. That's out number 2.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and she just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually.
First and second, no outs. Next up for Texas, Nick Senzel. Hard ground ball, base 9. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher, Joanna Random.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. But she'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
One out, runner at second. Now the left fielder. Kicks and fires. Hit in the air, left field. Carter gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. So 2 down. Brooks Lee digging in for the Rockies.
The shortstop, Brooks Lee.
Gets under it and pops it up. Senzel in position. And that'll do it. So 1 left for Colorado. Still down 3-0. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach.
And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 4-zip.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher, Joanna Random.
And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Carter sizing this one up. Makes the catch. And that's the third out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Rangers 4. And all set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Joanna Random.
Joanna Random.
Hernandez back to work. On the ground out to short. Seager fires over to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice grab. When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling. It's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it.
Joanna Random digging in for the Rockies.
Joanna Random.
There we go.
Castillo back to work. And there's a foul ball. Today, a significant day in Major League Baseball. It is Lou Gehrig Day throughout the majors as we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game. And as well, we raise awareness for ALS. That's the disease that claimed Lou Gehrig's life back on June 2nd, 1941. Swing and a miss, struck her out.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting her away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly she was in swing.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the air, out towards left center. Schwarber out of the play. Runner tags for home. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play.
Such an impressive play defensively right there. The outfielder on the run. First makes the catch, but then quickly able to set his feet and get a strong enough throw with accuracy to the dish. Nice job by the catcher as well to finish it off.
Now back, catcher, Joanna Random.
Bounce to the right. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning. Brooks Lee digging in for the Rockies.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
The 0-1. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. The Rockies strand one. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher, Joanna Random.
And strike one to the catcher.
Well, these Rockies need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And the right-hander deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Battling here as she fouls it away.
Hey, get your pitch, drive it.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Low pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The batter, the shortstop, Brooks Lee.
So 2 down. Next to hit for the Rockies, Joanna Random. 1 for 3. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. She stays alive. The tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Rangers 6 and the Rockies 4. One down. Now it's Nick Senzel. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way. Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
For the victorious Rangers, 10 runs, 17 hits, no errors, they left 20 runs.
Here's the center fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike to second, and he's safe. One out, runner at second. Nathaniel Lowe getting ready to hit. The Rockies leading by 3 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Sliding, and she grabs it.
Batting the right fielder.
Back in Arlington, 2nd inning set to go. Here's the catcher, Joanna Random.
Joanna.
And he deals. Base hit, and the leadoff hitter aboard.
Well, clearly she was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runner at first. Brooks Lee digging in for the Rockies. Random gets her lead at first. Nobody out. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
One gone, runner at first. Down the third baseman.
Let's go.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And that'll do it. So one left for Colorado, but they lead at 3-0. Two outs, runner at first. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jake Rogers. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw, and it gets away. Throw into center field.
Now batting, catcher, Joanna. Random.
Right side. Garcia settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Here's a big power threat. Adolis Garcia.
By the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
In the air, left field. And Garcia is out. Runner tags from third. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed.
Up next for Colorado.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
On the ground to third. They take the force out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. So they load the bases on just one hit, but can't get anyone across. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. It's the one down. Joanna Random digging in for the Rockies. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. On the ground. In the hole, jump throw, in there, she's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. One down, runner at first. Brooks Lee digging in for the Rockies.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Now all even up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Two outs. Runner on first. Here's the third baseman. The Rockies down to their final strike. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you game one of a big 4-game set. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Colorado Rockies. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Fernando Tatis Jr. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Well, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the manager are pretty frustrated right now.
Christian Bethancourt now at the plate. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the second. Now the Rockies catcher, Joanna Random. And the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Keller goes 6 feet 5 inches, 30 years old now. A former first-round pick back in 2017.
Now, come on, kid.
The 0-2. Outside. That hitter. Perfect. And a leadoff hitter is aboard to start the inning.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
Gavin Sheets, the next to hit, takes outside. Right-hander kick steals. That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Close, but called a ball. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Random on at first, nobody out. Keller moved to first, and she's back in on a dive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Here comes the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
One gone, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brooks Lee. Man at first, one away. Left field. Bethancourt drifts towards it. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting 7, the third baseman,
Now the third baseman. Two down. And he hits a ground ball right side. Bogarts with the throw to first. That ends the inning. The Rockies strand one. We'll move to the third with no score.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
the batter, the catcher, Joanna.
Ground ball left side. Moncada whips it across, and there's 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And we're back. New inning getting started. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. And a pitch. Popped up first base side. Random settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 down.
The left fielder, number 25, Christian. Now batting, the catcher, Joanna.
And that's outside. Ball 1. And foul ball. And a pitch. And a base hit up the middle. Around third.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all she's trying to do at this point is help her team win.
So 2 down, and next is the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets. Two outs. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. A run, a hit, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Rockies 1. Back here at Coors Field, all set for the start of the inning. And now Luis Campusano. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Random takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Back here in Denver, and here's the catcher, Joanna Random.
See it drive it. See it drive it.
And he deals. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And she greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And the batter now, Gavin Sheets. Random leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a bouncer. Rosario tosses to first. One out, bottom of the ninth.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Next to hit, Brooks Lee. Outside, and that is ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
So first and second with one man gone. Luis Ariz stands in. Tying run at the plate. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Now a relay to third. Save.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
So bases loaded with one away. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Base hit. One runs in. A second scores as well. It's 4-3.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Random with a nice showing despite the loss.
If she can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 18 runners on base.
Joanna Random digging in for the Rockies.
The catcher, Joanna.
Let her rip.
Blackburn back to work. And there's a strike. Random will handle the catching duties in this one. 23 years old. And she's a former Rookie of the Year. 0-1. And a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That misses the zone. The count now 2-2.
It's a good take.
Hey, like again.
And the pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it himself. One up, one down.
Batting it, the shortstop, Lee.
And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Random takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Joanna Random. The pitch. In the air out towards right center. It falls in, and that's a hit. Throws to second. And she's out, trying for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. She was so...
Runner on at first with one gone. And now here is Chris Bryant. Cronenworth runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Now.
I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
Now batting, catcher, Joanna Random.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. Popped up. Sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third. Man at first. And here is Xander Bogaerts.
Hey, got no outs.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
First and second, one out. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Kim on second. Machado at first. One gone. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he has seen it like a...
One down. Next for Colorado, now Joanna Random. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. On the ground to first. Could be two. There's one. Back to first. Double play. And that's it for the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full, it's the Padres 6 and the Rockies nothing. Random played okay, but not well enough to boost them to a win.
Well, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. She's got better in her.
Don't get involved with me. I dropped the top and feel this autumn breeze. You need gas too, we can't be all on E. Oh, I get it, bet it all on me. You don't see yourself good, I guess it's hard to see. You always telling don't call police. You a rat, I guess you want all this cheese. Oh, wait a minute, let me get up in it. I ain't really wanna have to kill it, but I guess I gotta kill it. Got me feeling like a villain. I don't really wanna kick it, really. I'ma let you know I ain't trying to hide a feeling. You ain't gotta come through, you ain't gotta visit. Plus, I'm kind of busy.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 14 runners on base. For the Rockies, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 22 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
And a bunt towards third. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
The left fielder, Chris Bryant.
So in now for Colorado, Joanna Random. She's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Righty to the plate.
Ball, that's in.
She's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. She's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2 outs. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Tatis makes the grab. That is the inning. So 1 left for Colorado. They trail things here 2-0. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Next for the Padres, Rafael Cruz. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Random makes the catch. And that is that. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Padres 2 and the Rockies nothing. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Joanna Random. Soroka back to work. In the dirt, 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time. A wind in the pitch. That one ripped. Tatis really on his horse for it. Lays out and makes the play. So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line.
Random in her second season, 23 years old. And she won the Silver Slugger at her position in the National League last year. Swing, and the bat went flying there.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see her teammates over there. If she doesn't come through with the knock, she's going to get some business when she goes back to the dugout.
And here it comes. Fouled off. She was late. The Padres up by 2 here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. And down on strikes. Out number 2.
Well, he made pretty quick work of her right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some players are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and she wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
So 2 away with nobody on. Next to hit for the Rockies, Joanna Random. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They're still down 5-3. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and it remains 5-3. Random had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Not much to lift her mood right now. Between the loss and her own poor day at the dish, the coaching staff knows she's capable of more, and she does too.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rockies, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 13 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Second inning set to go. Now the DH for the Padres, Rafael Cruz. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Corrals it, and there's 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Number 4, Jackson Merrill.
Joanna Random will hit next. She's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks her, no big deal.
Man at second. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. Third home run of the season, and just like that, they're out in front. It's 2-0. She absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. She was all over that fastball.
Back here at Coors Field, here's the shortstop at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, Joanna Random.
Lifted in the air, right field. Tatis drifts towards it. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And now, Joanna Random. And she's already left her mark on this game.
She certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Vasquez back to work. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all she's trying to do at this point is help her team win.
Gavin Sheets digging in for the Rockies. Random gets her lead at first. Nobody out. That one lifted to left. On his way over. He's got it. 1 away. One gone, runner at first. Here's the left fielder. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Back there. Get out of town. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-2.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Man at first with one gone. Joanna Random digging in for the Rockies.
Hey, your pitch.
She's already homered here in this one.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
She was late there. Strike one.
Well, you know she wants to pitch up, something that she can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline. And
oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. A massive home run. Her second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 10-2. That's their fifth homer of the game.
man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman buried it out of here. That's how you check a box to start your career, dude. First MLB win in your first MLB start. Congratulations to him on a major milestone.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Rockies, 10 runs, 12 hits. No errors, they have 7 runs on base. For the Padres, 2 runs, 9 hits. No errors, they left 14 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.